Alright, cool, we're good. Alright.
You guys banned BP? Alright, cool.
I don't care what you ban second, scroll roll, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just speed this up to the actual game.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, I'm fine.
Alright, let's do this. Okay. Alright, so the way this works is I typically do a 1 minute, the first minute, and just see what happens. Alright. Let's see. We're walking up. Okay, I would ignore that over there. Yeah, you didn't need to ult that. We hit that, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's slow this down. Okay, walking up. Walking up. Okay, good. Alright, walk up. Okay, alright, this is good. Okay, so something that I see you doing is not taking advantage of your moments to be a tank. Okay, so here's something I mean by being a tank. Okay. So, when you're... This is good right here, by the way. I'm glad you did that. That's good. When you get to this position right here... Okay, I shouldn't have this position. Actually, honestly, this position right here. Okay? You are now in a position where you don't need to heal as much. Everybody's all full HP. So, you need to look for opportunities to be a tank. And I'll show you what I mean by that as you push up. Okay, well, you gotta pick. It says 1-1. You should be pushing because you have advantage. Because you're closer to your spawn. You should be pushing. Okay, this is good. Okay, so this is a good opportunity where I was talking about being a tank. Okay, so I was soon to see if you were actually going to do it. Okay, so you do this, you push up, you walk up. Okay, look at this. You are in this bubble. Okay, full HP. Everybody's full HP around you. Everybody, for the moment and period of time in this bubble, is like super HP. Like they don't take damage. Like it's basically like you're healing all of them with your daggers, right? So you only gain ult charge when you heal. Okay. Sorry, that's not true. You gain ult charge when you heal and do damage. Okay, and if that even counts for healing yourself. While you're in this bubble currently, the bubble is healing you, healing him, and healing him. Okay. So that means that you are automatically going to get the ult charge from healing these guys. When you throw down your bubble like this, when you throw down your bubble in general, and this is you should look for these opportunities a lot more. But especially if you're not versus like hard dive. When you throw down your bubble like this, use this as an opportunity to turn yourself into a full DPS. Think of this bubble like your ult. Like when your ult is down, you go cloak form and you start killing people, right? It's the same kind of concept. Your bubble is down, you should be doing the same thing. Because there's nothing to heal. Yeah, you can hit this guy with daggers and heal him back up, but let's be real. He's in the bubble. He's probably not going to die. And it's already they're already down a player. In this moment, you should be in cloak form trying to do some DPS. This is good. Right, so like you just did that just now, that was good. You should have done that instantly as soon as you had the bubble down. Like you should have recognized, oh, I can DPS now. Okay. Again, the bubble's down, so that means now we walk up and we just do DPS. Because there's nothing to heal. You see? You're not using your bubble to the maximum efficiency. You're throwing it down and letting it be a boost at your heals, but you can just go full DPS in this bubble. You need to. So this is going to be scary at first, but it's something that you need to learn how to do if you want to carry games, especially like this. Because nothing's happening. Okay, second thing. This is kind of important. This is an important matchup type thing, specific. When you are versus Emma Frost, you have to be more hesitant with throwing out your blind and your healing window. And the only reason because of that is this shield blocks it. Completely cancels it. So before you do this, you should try to be breaking it. You see you broke it there? If you had waited, you could have gotten your blind out. Okay. I like this. Fine. Okay. Keep pushing. So you see, like, this fight is over. You guys have won this fight. You already have all the healing. Everybody's full HP. You're still in dagger form. your bubble is down. This bubble, when you threw this bubble down right here. Actually, this is not your bubble. This is the enemy team's bubble. See, like you're still throwing daggers out. There's nothing to heal. This guy's full HP. They're already down several members. This is a key moment where you go DPS cloak form and just start killing shit because there's nothing to heal. People can take damage and not die. HP is a resource. It is not a bar of that must be filled always. It is a resource. Think of it like it buys you time to do other things. If somebody has full HP, you can do whatever you want if they're not versus anything that can insta-kill them. If somebody has a quarter HP, you can still do things you want. If somebody has a half HP, then you need to try to get them to quarter HP or full HP. And then you go back to doing whatever you want. And currently, okay, so your teammate ults first. This is also bad, but it's going to work out here because they don't have anything else. So let's see how your teammate ults. See, again, look at this. You throw your bubble out. But this ult is going to heal everybody. You don't need to do anything here, but just walk in this free cloak ult and start DPSing. So, like, this is a good point. If you understand how to play more aggressive on your character, you will literally, like, this is a good way of thinking of how you could have carried this game more. You would have more time. Because you guys are going to take this point with very little time left. Well, sorry, with like 3 minutes left. See, like, you could have killed several people here if you had just walked up and done more DPS. Okay. Oh, this is your fault if you die here. Holy shit. You should have died there, but you don't, which is crazy. Which speaks to the elo that this is. You should have definitely died there to that Magneto, but okay. Okay, see, your team is full HP. You can do some DPS here. Okay, so the reason why you're not carrying with this character as much... Yeah, see, right here, this is good. Heal him back up, right? Okay. And as soon as you throw your bubble down, right, now you want to think about DPSing. DPS now. We DPS now. We DPS. Okay. Alright, we're already winning the fight. See, look, you already won the fight. DPS. You're in dagger form too much. You could have taken this point at like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, or even earlier, if you had done more cloak form. Learning how to maximize the balance of the two is very important in your ability to carry games. Okay, we push up. Okay, you know you're versus Psylocke.
You gotta stand next to Loki.
Okay, the bubble's down. Oh, totems are down. I would be very careful because the Psylocke probably can ult. Oh no, she died. Okay, did cloak out. Okay, walk up. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck was that? Okay, I don't know if you don't use voice comms, but you will lose games if you're not at least in voice comms to hear mic conversation. Now, hopefully, maybe this guy communicated he was gonna ult. Don't know, but if you want to win in this game, especially win more games and get to higher, you need to keep your voice comms on, even if you don't talk. You honestly should talk and be like, "Hey, who's ulting first, me or you? Whatever." Or you can take the solo queue approach where you just pray to God your teammate always ults and let them ult first every time. Either way, you had a lot of time here. You hear bring on the chaos. That's your teammate. 150%. You hear that. He's ulting something. Co-op time. You hear it still. Then you ult. You got to be listening for sound cues a lot more. I don't know if you play with mic or what, but you with the headphones, but you got to listen to sound cues way more. You cannot double ult here. This is a throw. this will lose you the game. This will legitimately lose you the game. Because this ult does not stack, by the way. So you basically just kind of sold the game there. Because what should happen now is you wasted 2 ults and got a couple picks with it. And you didn't even need a second one. So what should happen is you should lose the game here. You should honestly not be able to get the second point, or you should get it at the very end. Because all they have to do now is come back, press cloak ult, wipe you guys. Okay, you come back. They come back, you come back, they press, you press, they press Psylocke ult, they wipe you guys. Okay. You come back, they press Emma ult, they wipe you guys. And if you do get your cloak ult, or if this guy gets Loki ult in between that time, if you ult, you should just get magnetoed, and then you should lose. Let's see what happens, though. Ult usage is insanely important in this game. There might not be much left to see in this game, because you should just lose right here. Okay? Cloak ult. You have no answer for this. You should just straight up wipe. Okay, so you're lucky that they're really bad at this game, because all they had to do was use cloak ult and wipe you. All they had to do was, if they were going to use 2 ults, they could have used cloak ult, Emma ult, and wiped you. Instead, they used cloak ult to wipe you almost, Emma ult to surely wipe you, and then they decided to overkill with Psylocke just for shits and giggles. So because of that, you actually have an opportunity to win this game. And by the way, this is a major mistake that happens in even my games, in like Grandmaster 1 Celeste. When I say Grandmaster, I mean like, I don't fucking know what percentage Grandmaster is now. Probably it's like top 1%. The point is, top 1% players still fucking do this. Because they don't like using mics, they don't like fucking communicating, and they also want to be one-man armies. Alright, so you guys wipe here. Whatever. You actually have an opportunity to win the game now, because they've just wasted their shit for no reason. So now, what should happen is, you come back, group should ult, and wipe somebody. And that should be it. Let's see this, though. You walk up. Okay, you heal. You're throwing your bubble down, but you're not getting aggressive when you do it. Okay. 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 No. Alright, unfortunately, you cannot do that. When that happens, you need to have the reaction time to immediately cloak this. You can't heal through this with bubble. You have to cloak ult. Not cloak ult. I mean, you have to cloak fade it. Fade it. You have to fade this. Okay, so you dying here also costs your team, because now they can't win this fight without you, unless they're just straight up fucking gods. And they're not. They're gonna wipe. And we're gonna have to try again.
Still here. Don't you put me out.
Alright, so that's gonna cost your team probably like 30 seconds. Or longer. Try again. Alright, Loki is gonna have his ult before you. Let's see if he steals your ult and makes a play. Okay, you are very lucky. They just fucked up and did double ults. They're really bad. They do the same thing you did. Now you need to back up. Or not to back up. You need to recognize that Loki just copied your ult. He's gonna make a play. And let Loki do his thing. Also, side note, Loki should have held his ult longer and let the cloak ult and Luna ult waste out a little bit, but it doesn't matter. Because again, remember I told you HP is a resource. So what good supports do is they let the first support ult, right? Remember ults. They let their team get to about half HP, then they counter ult. And the reason they would do that is because their ult is just going to heal the team back up to full, but they get a longer ult overlay, because let's say the first support ults and it's going to last 13 seconds, and they ult at 1 minute. Okay, so it's going to end at 1 minute 13 seconds. If the second support doesn't ult at the same exact time, and they ult instead at like 1 minute and like 3 or 1 minute and 4 seconds, then their ult's going to finish at 117, 116. I don't know what that is in the background. I don't know what the fuck this is. My roommate's doing something, but just whatever. Okay. He dies. No. No. This shouldn't work. We'll see if it does, but it shouldn't. Well, it did work. Holy shit. Alright, I want to talk about why this ult is questionable. Good execution, but actually,
The problem is,
the reasoning. So check this out.
Only 60 seconds left.
Watch this. Your dude is dead. If these guys are better, it's a 5v6. So they should just kind of be able to stall out and win. That doesn't happen here, but yes. And luckily when you do this, you kill the Psylocke instantly, so it's a 5v5, so it doesn't go bad. So now, we're fighting. Fighting, good job. Okay. There we go.
My time to shine.
I like that you are making this a thing. Okay. The Magneto though. Let's do this.
You owe me one.
Okay, what I don't like there is that Groot almost died. He had Bubble up. You could have definitely thrown Bubble down. Because that Groot was so low that if you threw Bubble down in your healing window, that's just like free ult charge.
There's a train.
I'm not sure. This video is actually going,
That's better.
yeah, 16 minutes. Actually, that's not bad. I'm actually impressed. You're not making as many giga mistakes. Okay, good. You cloak this. But you don't have any option. Okay. So this is something even I have to, I'm having to learn. But I can tell you this right now. Okay. So you faded, right, to avoid this, which is good. Something that, and this is something, again, I need to work on too. I need to learn this. This is a new skill I'm going to have to incorporate. When you use your fade, you need to play like you don't have your fade. So, like, this is acceptable positioning on Cloak and Dagger because if Emma ults, usually you would just cloak out, go behind this wall, and say, ha, you can't do anything to me. Because you don't have fade, though, she can punish you. It's like almost the same thing as, like, Bucky doesn't have hook. So I can just walk forward and just, like, fucking, he can't hook me and do anything crazy. It's the same concept. But a lot of Cloak and Daggers players don't do this, even me. So this is something I'm having to learn, which I'm just passing to you. Like I said, is when your fade is down, you need to play like your fade is down. Don't play exactly the same. Start peeking corners. Start being more scared because your fade is down, is what I'm saying. I'm not going to watch the second round because the second round doesn't matter. Oh, shit, disconnected. Well, honestly, we can just end it here. I feel like that's pretty good anyway. So hopefully that makes a lot of sense or whatever. Actually, no. I'll go back. I don't know why I disconnected in the first place. Because this game's going pretty fast anyway, so I'll just go all the way to where it was. Ow, I shouldn't do that. Let's see if it's here. Oh, it's a network error again. Okay, well then I'm just gonna call it here. But yeah, hopefully that made some sense to you. I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna try one more time. My OCD is gonna make me want to try this one more time. Okay, it's not gonna work. Alright, so there you go. I have to stop here. I don't know what the network